Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Umoka and I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you a design of a four-story building having a basement floor. Now, the reason for the basement floor is because of the different ground level and all that. So beginning from the entrance of the site, the ground is level. But going towards the end of the site, there is a difference in height from the road to the site of 3.8 meters. That's minus 3.8 meters down. So in the course of that, instead of wasting more money on sand filling to get up to the level of 3.8 so that it can flush with the natural ground level, they chose to use a basement floor on that particular side. Okay, so in the course of that, we are going to design a basement for that site. Then when the basement floor comes to the normal ground level, then the the slab at the top of the basement floor will now flush with the DPC level of this other level that is on the natural ground level. So with that, no one will be able to know that there is a basement at that kind of place. So that's the concept. And also, this building also has a lift shaft. So you will also learn more on this. Yeah, I've not been available for a very long time. That's because I traveled out. But right now, I'm available and you'll be seeing more videos of this beginning from now. Okay, I really miss you guys and I miss you all. Yeah, that's fine. Now before we begin, as a culture, if you're new on Ekidel here, please consider subscribing, and if you have not subscribed to our channel Ekidel, please subscribe to our channel too. And then also please give this video a thumbs up, like this video so that YouTube can be able to recommend this video to other younger engineers too, so that they will also benefit how you're benefiting now. Okay, yeah, we'll love you. So right now let's begin on the structural design of this building you're seeing here on my screen. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's begin right now. So beginning with the building here, as you can see here, this is a real life example from my client engineer Salako and all that. So we are going to design for this building. Now you can see that this is a basement floor for this building. Now let me now walk you through to the elevation of this building first. Now looking at this right now, you can see that this is the section for the elevation. You can see the lift shaft here and all that. Now, looking at the number of stories that we have here, let us count how many slabs we have. We have the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay, basically, as you can see right now, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is basically a 5-story building. Okay, that's fine. So then we move on to the other side now. Now, looking out for this right here, right, like you cannot see that. Let us also count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now this one below here is the basement. Now the reason why I won't call it a 5-story is because basically it's a partial 5-story that some parts are 4-story while the other part that has a basement is 5-story. Okay, that's fine. So if we count from this level now, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see that it's a 4-story, why this here becomes the ground floor. Okay, that's fine. Right, on this other side now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, and this now becomes the basement floor. So because of there's a slab here, we are going to count this also as a floor because it is sitting on a slab. Okay, that's fine. So we have 4-story on the left hand side and a 5-story on the other hand side. Now I'm using the British standard of counting to count this and not the American standard. Okay, that's fine. So with this now we then move on to you can see the roofing plan here and then other sections here which will be very useful for us during the modeling of this building in Protastructure. Okay, that's fine. And we are going to use the Put 2024 for this design. Okay, that's fine. So if you have not gotten that, I would advise you get that. Okay, you can contact us right on the comment on our WhatsApp platform, which is directly here on this video description. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, let's now walk onto the structural framing of this building. Okay. So with this now, the first question that will come to your mind is will I start my what? Where you are going to start your structural framing, okay? Knowing that we have a basement floor and a ground floor. Now, I will have to tell you that no matter how you're starting, you must start your framing on your ground floor. Now, even if you have two-story basement below, you must start your framing on the ground floor, because the ground floor is basically where all other floors are being generated from. Okay, that's why we always start our framing on the ground floor. Okay, so with this now, you know that we have a culture here, which is to do what? To look at the features of the building. Now, before we do that, we have to do what? Copy the building out first into to have a copy of that. Okay, that's fine, so that in case if you make any mistake, you will not you will still have a backup. Okay, so always copy the building out first. Okay, so once you get your building from your design architect, the first thing to do is to do what? Copy the building out, and then use a block. You can choose a block to block this one, which is the main original one, and then begin to work on the copied one. In case there's a mistake, you can just refer to the original one. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, let's now move on to them and begin to do our what? To perform our framing for the structure on the ground floor. Okay, that's fine. Now, before I begin, this is, like I said again, this is a real life example. So the um the architect has already given me a column layout. Okay, so since he gave me a column layout, I'll look at the layout and then see if it will be possible. If it's not possible, I'll have to now introduce my own column layout the way I want it. Okay, so with this right now, I will now have to do what? Open it just now. Now, in opening this now, you can now see that let me just say continue. That's fine. Then in opening this now, you can now see the column layout which the architect specify where the points of columns are going to be. Not really the size of the column, but the point of column. Yeah, this architect is a good architect. Yeah, because he doesn't want any column to appear around the window and all that. Yeah, which of course we are not going to do. But I think he have made the work very very easy by providing the column point. So let's see now if this number of column provided here are too much or less. If it is less, we are going to add. If it is too much, we are going to remove some of them. And anyone that is not positioned well, we are also going to do what? Change the position. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then copy this into the main master plan which we are working on, which is on this place here. That's fine. Now, this building basically right now, let me see if I've copied that already. So I'll just highlight now, highlight, right click, and then copy. That's fine, to clipboard, and then come back here right now, and then where we are working on, right click here and then say what? Paste. Okay, that's fine. So I'll paste this here just now, and when I paste this here now, the first thing I'll do is to try and check if these columns are drawn with okay, they're not drawn with line weight. Okay, else let me just change all to line weight. Look at the color, the name of the layer here, 2D drafting. So I'll do what now? Right click here and then click on this. Right click here and then do what? Say quick select. Okay, quick select. Sorry for that. Right click here and quick select. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll now have to do what? Find the layer, and I want to change all the column to do what? To I think something bigger. I don't really know the text again which was used. Okay, yeah, this one. So with this now, I'll now come and change this one to 0.3. That's fine, correct. And I can choose to change the color to be very visible for me. I can choose to change to green. Let me just choose green here. Green, yes, that's fine. That's okay. I love to use green. So with this now, I will then come now, escape, and then because you can see that our column now is not visible. So with this again, I will then copy this column point which he gave me into the building plan to see if that is okay. But before I do that right now, I'll have to change these columns to a grid line. Okay, now, when you want to when you're performing your GA and you're using Protastructure for your design of structure, you must have to create two layers. Now, those two layers right now are called grid line and column. Although these two names are default names, which the software uses. You can choose any other name to for your own specific one. For example, COL, which is column. Okay, but just that when you export, you must make sure you can choose that. But our advice, you stick to what I'm showing you right now. To make sure you create two layers, call one column and call one grid. Okay, grid. So with this now, I'll type what layer right now and then press enter key. Now on the enter key now, the next thing that will appear now is layer property, which just appeared here. I'll have to now do what? Create two layers and call one of them column. Okay, column, and then I'll have to choose a color which I want. I like to use green for my color. I'll choose this green and then say okay, and then come here. I like to choose my line width for column to be at least 0.5 and above. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then click on that layer again and call it what? Grid. Okay, grid. Again here, I'll come again now, click on this and then type here I want my grid to be blue. Okay, no, red is okay for me for my grid line colors, and I'll make the line weight to be what 0.5 or 3. It's okay, 0.13. That's right. So with this now, we have now created what? Two layers, okay, which is the grid line and the column. Now these two layers now are the most important layers which I need to export my building to Protastructure. Okay, that's fine. So I'll then come here now, close now. Now the question now will now be, what is the usefulness of those two layers? Okay, now I'll convert this layer. I can see that this column right now is not having a column name. It is having 2D drafting, a different name altogether, which if I export this, it will not show on the Protastructure. Okay, that's fine. So right now I have to do what? Convert this now into what? Column layer, which we just created, which is here, this one here. Okay, but I'll now have to do what? Do a quick select right now by doing what? Highlighting this again. Okay, right click, quick select. Okay, and then coming here now, click on this and click here, and then this first one here, and say okay. It will pick all the column, and I'll now come here, convert it to do what? To column layer here. And now once I do this now, this place here must be by layer, this place here by layer, and this place here by layer, else it will not show on the software Protastructure. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I can then do what? Choose to do what? Copy by typing what? CP, enter, and then come now. Before I copy, I have to look at a particular reference point that is the same with other floors. Let me try and see this point of this point here of A and 14. Let me see if it's on the building plan here. A and 14. Yes, this is it here. Okay, so with that now, I have to come here and pick this point here, A and 14, and make sure I also pick the same point and drop it here. Sorry, drop it here too on those place here. Okay, so by doing this now, let me now look at what the guy placed on his columns. Now you can see how he placed his column, that the columns are going to be, well, basically this column here is already flying, touching the window, which I believe I'll have to shift back. Okay, so this is not correct. So with this now, I'll shift this backward here. Okay, and then keep this here. Now we have done many videos on what? On Protastructure, and the design of structures, and also on framing. So I would advise you do what? Go and watch some videos that we have done on framing, so you can know the principles on framing. Okay, that's fine. This video is just for the design of this building. I won't spend more time talking much here. That's because this is a real life example and I need to beat the time of the project, although I'll explain and carry you along all throughout up to the detailing level. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. And we are given I gave the client 7 days to deliver this whole project up to design stage and also detailing and what? Documentation. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then come again and then also adjust this now and move it backward, move this backward too, move it backward, and then move from here to align this and we'll keep this here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so with this now, I will then look at other ones again to make sure that none of the columns are intercepting with the window and all that. or with the doors. Okay, that's fine. This is okay, this okay, this okay, and okay, and okay. This one now you can see what's happening here is coming out. Okay, so what will happen here is that if at all, let me just change this column first to red. I might not need this column. Let me just change to red. Okay, that's fine. Or yes, to red. Red is okay. Then now the reason why I changed to red is because I might choose not to use this column again. By the time I've checked the distance between here and here, and see, let me see what's happening here. What's the distance here? The distance here is 5.3, so I can choose not to use this column here. Instead, I just run a bin throughout from here to here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now on these two, the next thing they can do is to make this wall a 225 wall, which is 9 inches wall, and then shift this door to flush directly with this other wall here. That's still possible. So let's just leave this column here red, which is we are just skip it first for now, and then let's continue. So with that again right now, let us look at this. This is okay, this is okay, and then this is let me see this length of this column here. From here to here is what is let me see, this is what, this is 5.17, which is still okay for me. Okay, that's fine, that's okay. And then I'll again go back right now, and then okay, so since this place now is 5.175, I can choose to leave that and use this as a straight beam down to this place here. That's fine. Then again, let's now go again and then measure from here to here, which is less than 6. That's okay. That's fine. So again, I then go again, and what do I have here? Let me check again right now from here all the way down here. What do I have here? This 4.5. I do not know why the architect chose to do this column like this, but I don't like this. Like, I want to just have a rectangular column here, except there's a failure. Can I go and increase the column length? Okay, that's fine. They can choose to use a block wall to achieve this. Okay, but let me just check what he did for other faces here. Okay, you can see what he did here, which intends he's trying, but we can use a block wall to achieve that. Okay, so that's not an issue, so I'll skip that. Okay, that's fine. So again, now we then go ahead again and do what again here by checking. I don't know why he kept this column here. This column here, I think that's a mistake, but let me just check again. Okay, not a mistake. Something is happening here, which is not on this other place here. Okay, that's true. You can see for the other, you can see what's happening here, that this is actually missing from the ground floor. Okay, let me just put that back by copying this now. If I copy this now and then come to this place here, yeah, you can see what was missing. This was missing there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's why this column was here. Okay, that's fine. The column there is fine. Let me just bring this column out, remove this, remove this layer, then bring this column out to be visible, send to front. That's fine. Again, so right now we don't have this. Okay, this is okay, this is already okay, and this here, this column, how can you put 3 columns here? This is actually not that good to have 3 columns here. I know he just want to achieve the shape, but we can actually do away with let me see, we can do away with this column. It's not necessary, yes, because a beam can run all the way from here to here. Okay, that's fine. I can see yeah, 3.625. Okay, that's fine. Like I said before, we are going to just look at how the columns are, and then begin to remove the ones which are not necessary. Because when you're performing a design of a structure, the first thing you have to look at for is for the stability. But while you also look out for the stability, you also look out for the cost of that structure. Okay, now a good design must not be too expensive, and also must be stable. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now let's now go on now to now begin again. So with this again right now, I don't, this something's happening here too, so we need to go and copy again, copy this and copy this here. I think this other one here too, sorry, mistakes over here. Then cp copy from here, okay, all the way down here. Okay, that's fine. Something's happening here. something happening here, which is let me see, okay, this place here is this place, so this thing need to increase a bit like this from here all the way down here. That's fine. And then this need to explode, then remove this. Okay, extend. So this is what he has there. This is toilet. Let me see again. Yeah, it's okay. No. Look at what's happening here. This is what's happening here. So we don't have okay, let me see that floors. Yes, it's there. We have the floor there. We have the floor. So we also have this wall, which is okay, and we also have this wall on this other side. Now listen to me very well. GA basically tends to be very very boring, but that is the time if that building will collapse. th- that is the time, because this now you are trying to structure the you are going to frame the structure and to perform its connectivity between members. Okay, so if you don't spend time on this level, then you have issues on your design. Okay, that's fine. So always spend time when you're performing your design, your framing of your structure, else you have issues on that design. Okay, that's fine. So with this again right now, let's now look out for this. This is okay, yes, and this is okay. What's this distance of the column here? Now the maximum distance for younger engineers should not be more than 6 meters. That's for column to column. But when you are much experienced, you can exceed up to almost 11 meters. Okay, that's fine. I have designed 13 meters beam before. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then go again. Now on this area right now, this column here too, I see no usefulness of this, so I'll take this off. Okay, that's fine. I'll just use what's happening here from here to here. Okay, that's okay from here to here. I can even choose to, okay, let me know, this is very useful here. This is very useful. So from here to here, and then from here to here, that's fine. Okay, and again I have again from here to here, that's okay, and then from here to here, and this okay, this is also okay, this is also okay, that's fine. Yeah, the okay, now this is not okay here because I don't like this one here. Yeah, I'll have to shift this column here to come to center of this here. Okay, that's fine. And that's okay. So this beam here, this beam that can run here can be able to anchor itself here. That's okay. And also this one to also anchor itself here. So I don't need this. I don't just put this here. I put this again, move it to this other side now, keep this here. That's fine. So with this now, I'll then move on to this place here. Okay, let me see what's distance between here and here. So when you're doing your column space positioning, always look out for the distance. That's very very important. Okay, that's this. So this is what 4.3. That's fine. That's okay. So again, I don't like the way he put this here, but I know that the reason why he put this here is because of the roof. Okay, because of the roof of this edge here. Okay, so I can choose to leave this and leave this here too, but I don't really like the way they are too close. Okay, but I'll leave that first for now, and then continue again here. This is also okay. There is a void here, I believe. Let me see. Yes, so with that I have to make sure I use that void symbol to void, so I can know that that's a void. Like mistakenly you know, and put a slab there out of mistake, and I'll come here and keep this here, and then I'll keep this and keep this here, and again come here, keep this here. Okay, that's fine. There's a mistake here. Okay, erase. That's fine then. Again, there's a void here, void here. Okay, now that's fine. So again, right now, let's now go again and then look at how this place is. From this is also okay for me. This is also okay for me. Yes, 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 yes. This okay, this okay. Now this is not okay again. I have to do a change to red again and see why that's happening. I choose to have a beam from here that will run from this column to this column here, which is what 5.3. Yeah, that's okay. No need for this other column here. Although this beam here will be very heavy, with load, because the load coming from this beam will be resting on it on this particular place here. Okay, but let's leave that first for now. Okay, except they want to use a 9 inches wall and then shift this door into and flush with this. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then continue again. Okay, this is also okay for me. That's okay. That's okay. This is also okay, and then everything here looks perfectly okay, except this one here. No need for this to put this here. I remove this. Okay, and then let me see. Let me see. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let me see again. Let me see again. Yes, this stops here. Let me see. This beam goes directly to this place, and then this beam goes directly to this place. No, stops here. So I have my here, and I have this contained as one panel. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Okay, and then again, we also have this is for me. There is no need for this. No need for this here. I don't really have. I don't know why. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Yeah. So there will be need for this as is the last end of the wall. So I remove it first and copy, copy, copy. Okay, and come here and then place. That's fine. Okay, and then this is also okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay to here, and okay, that's fine. So I really like the way the architect position the columns. The columns are okay as they are positioned. They are okay, but the sizing now will not depend on when we are doing the design of the structure. Now, but currently we are using the smallest size, which is 9 inches by 9 inches, which is what 225 by what 225 column. This is the minimum size of column you can use for a residential building, okay, or for any reinforcement concrete design. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then remove this. So then we then move on to now this place. Now I'll justify it by saying that this column, these columns here, which is on red, will still be column. They are going to use a 9 inches block wall on this side. Okay, that's fine. So the same thing now happens here. So what will happen now is that they are going to use a 9 inches block wall and shift this door somewhere to this to align to this wall, and then this place now will now flush with the wall. Okay, because if I use 9 inches here, that means that this wall here will now be directly on something like this here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so with this now, you can now see that we have now done we have done with the GA of this. Now we are now going to move into what into paneling. Okay, but before we panel, let's now produce what grid lines for this. Okay, so right now, to place our grid lines, we just move on to the what? Move on to the layer here and choose what? Grid line, and make sure they are all by layer here. Now, to create a grid line, I'll use XL line, XL enter, V enter, and I'll come now and begin to place my grid line. Now, I'll begin with the vertical grid lines here. I'll place this now. Okay, that's fine. So I'll place my grid line now on all the places where I have my columns, and also where I want my beams to run. So this, and also where we have reinforced wall such as lift, which is shaft wall. And then I'll click here again right now, and then now, if you want to enroll for Ekidel mentorship training, which is a one-on-one training, I would advise that you enroll and all that. And after your training for 6 months, you have your certificate of what competency given to you. Yeah, we issue certificate of competency where you'll be able to see how you performed and everything. Yeah, that's fine. And we also teach concrete and steel design on the mentorship class. But if you want to also join our membership here on YouTube, where you have to study or watch our video based on your level. Okay, I would advise you click on the join button right now and choose the level, either a student level, final year student, or junior engineer, intermediate engineer, or senior engineer. Choose your level the way that is it. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll come again now. So make sure you put your grid line at the center, at the center. Okay, at the center. So place that center, and something's happening here. This one here is not okay. So I'll come now, move it, make sure you align your columns very well, move and keep there. Let me see again. This one is okay. This that one too here is having issues. Yeah, because that was just mirrored. And then come here and place here. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, and then XL enter, V enter, and then come here and place this here. Okay, come again here and place this here. That's fine. Place this here too. That's fine. And again place this. Okay, and then place this here. So you have to place all your grid lines at where you want your columns to be and also your beams to be. Okay, and that now we have a very funny cantilever slab which you have to learn a lot from here. As you can see, the cantilever slab here is like is having a curve like this and then straight. So I will show you also how to create this slab during the modeling. Okay, that's fine. And then we then have this here, we have this here. Okay, and then we also have this here and this here. That's fine. Okay, and then this other one here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so right now we are now done creating all our vertical grid lines. As you can see that, let's now begin to now create our horizontal grid lines. Okay, that's fine. So to create the horizontal grid line, I'll type again XL enter, H enter, and then I'll now begin to do what? Place my grid lines again on the midline of the columns. Okay, now look at this. There's a small recess shift here. Make sure you have to look at all these things, else you have issues on your design. Okay, make sure you correct all this. Okay, that's fine. This is not also this correct, so this also keep here. That's fine. So right now I will then look out for this. Okay, that's okay, and then begin to create the rest. X enter, enter, and then begin to do what? Create this here. That's fine. Okay, so we then continue again, XL enter, H enter to begin to create other grid lines. So I'll come again right now and place this here. Now you have to be fast when doing all this so that don't waste much time on your GA. But basically it's good to spend much time on GA so they can maybe to understand how the building is basically. Okay, that's fine. And then come again right now and place this here. That's fine. And again, come again now and place this here. Okay, so we continue again to creating our horizontal grid lines. Okay, I know that. So with this now, we then move on to now begin to create grid lines on the lift. Okay, which is the lift area. So with this, I'll just press escape key. Okay, and then come around the lift area here. First, I'll divide this lift wall by 2 to get the center point. Okay, and I'll type XL enter, H enter, and I'll come now, click on this, do this like this, and again come like this now, L enter, and then click on this and then click on this and type XL enter, H enter, and then locate again, locate this and click on this, escape again, do the same thing. Okay, on this other side too, L enter to divide this by 2 and then click on this here, XL enter, V enter, and then come here, place this here. That's fine. Again, okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's fine. So with this now, we are not done with the framing of this. Now this is staircase wall here. This also need to have let me see, a pin also need to run here. So I'll click on this and click on this, then type XL enter, H enter, and click on this here and remove this. Okay, so the whole idea right now is to divide all this thing now. Okay, so the whole idea is to divide all these by 2. Sorry for that, by 2. Okay, so by doing that now, the next thing I'll do now is to now do what? Is to now begin to, let me just do right now, come here. Okay, to now begin to trim off these excessive lines. Okay, so with that now, to trim off these excessive lines now, we'll have to form a rectangle around this building. Okay, that's fine. So in doing that now, the next to do right now is to type towards rec. Okay, just type rec, enter, and then use your eye gauge and form the rectangle like this. Okay, not too far from the building and not too close to the building too. And form a rectangle like this, and then come here and click on this and then do this. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then go over here, keep this here. Okay, that's fine. And then type let me just extend this to a bit and type tr, enter. Now I'll have to not do what, trim off these excessive ones here. Okay, and then do this here and do the same thing here and do the same thing here as enter, and then click on this and delete this. Okay, that's fine. So you can see that we now have grid lines. Okay, and all that. Later we will have to rename our grid lines based on this, but just that we have additional grid lines compared to what came with the plan. Okay, but we will still rename our grid lines to this how they are being numbered here. Okay, that's fine. That is on the model during the modeling stage. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, we then move on to we then move on to by removing the ones that are not these other ones that came with the plan. This one here, we don't need it. This one too, we don't need these ones too that came with the plan, because we now have our own structural what grid lines. Okay, and this is that one too, we don't need it too. That's fine. And then do what, enter. That's okay. Now before we begin again, let's now look at the grid lines that are not necessary at some particular to extend out, like this one here right now, this grid line here. If you can see, when it passes through this column, after this column right now, it's no longer useful. You can see. So with that, now no need for you to go and occupy space and cause this space to be dirty. So I'll do what, I'll just do what, break it from this point. From this point now, break it from here and go down. Okay, that's fine. The same thing happens here. I will also break it from here and then go. So just look at the ones that are not necessary and begin to break them off, like this one now. And then this lift on now, this lift on here can be removed. Yes, I can remove this from here. It's not necessary after the place. Take it off. Okay, and then break again from here, break it off onto this place here. That's fine. And again, break again from here to here, and again from here to here. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. This is that one too here. Break from here. It's not useful from here all the way down. And again, break this other one too from here. It's not really useful up to here. Same thing happens here. This line is not useful too from here up to here. That's fine. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, again. This one is not useful. This one, they are not useful from here. So this is why you have to do this, because that you don't waste much time on your detailing stage. Okay, because if you don't break it now, you break it then. Okay, so also break it from here all the way down here. That's fine. That's okay. Just extend this one a bit here and keep this one somewhere here. I'll remove this. Okay, that's fine. BR. Okay, that's okay. And then that's fine. Now we need to also establish a grid line here. This lab kitchen wall here. Let me see. Okay, no, this place here need a grid line here. Yes, here. Here, and then XL, enter, H, enter, place at the center of the wall. That's fine. Then I break now, or trim off. Take a reference line here, click on this and then trim this off here. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. And again, same thing here, break off from here, and then click on this, erase. That's fine. Again, I need to break something here. This wall here, I don't know what it's doing here actually. This one can be broken from here off. This line to this grid line 2 off from here. This is too close basically to the beam. Bring it out here. That's fine. Again right now, and then break again. Break this actually right now. This off all the way down here. That's fine. Okay, so you can see then again this one now is not useful from here to here, and again from here to here. Okay, that's fine. So this all those grid lines that are not useful makes your modeling very dirty. This is also not useful from here because no beam will be placed here to here, and again from here to here is not useful. Okay, that's fine. This is not also okay. That's useful. Then this is not useful here. From here to here is not useful. And again, okay, that's not dirty. This is not useful. This is not useful from here. It's not useful. Let me see. Okay, no, that will be yeah. It's not useful because I'll cross here from here That yeah. So this is not useful. This is not useful. Okay, that's fine. And then this one here is useful because I might choose to run a beam here. Yeah, correct. A beam can go there. A beam can go there. Let me see. I can choose to leave this column where it is actually. This column can still be here. Can be here, which was initially there. And also this one too can be here, which was initially there before. Yes, a beam runs here, and then this was anchor and anchor on that beam. That's okay. Then this now flushes and hits here and also hits here. That's fine. That's okay. And then okay, 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 okay. With this now, I'll just copy. Sorry, copy this grid line. Copy it from here all the way down here. Okay, keep this here, and again just stretch this out and keep this here. That's fine then. So with this, I can see that we have now done our GA and all that, framing for the structure. The next thing now begin now is now begin to do what paneling, because we need to be collapsing most of these walls to form a panel. Okay, so that will be on the part 2 of this design. Okay, like I said again, this is a real life example which I'm doing for the client, as you can see. Okay, that's fine. So this is actually, as I've said before, a 4-story building. Some parts are 5-story, while some parts are 4-story. Okay, it has different ground level. Okay, that's fine. So you can see what we've just done so far right now. Now I will attach this card file on our online shop on that. So if maybe you are interested to follow up what we're doing right now, you can get this for a token. It's not expensive. Now the reason why we put most of our card file as a token, so that you will be serious with it, because if we give to you for like free, you might not be able to be serious with it. But once you purchase it with your money, you see that you have value for it. But just to help, we make sure all our card files are within not up to, not more than $2. Okay, so from $2 and below, so around $2, $1.2 and all that. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to attach this card file now to this video description, so you can check the link down below and purchase the card file and follow up this design. Okay, because the next thing now we'll do is to show you how to do a GA for this curve cantilever slab. You can see here how it is. Also for this one too here, and also to get this cantilever here, because this is a cantilever here. I'll show you all this before we now export, because if you don't perform all this on the GA here, when you export, this will be an issue for you to get all these shapes. As you can see how the shapes are, these are all cantilever slabs. Okay, so I'll show you all this, okay, before we now begin, okay, on the modeling. Okay, which is on the part 2. We'll now do the what? We'll now do the framing, sorry, the paneling. Okay, you have to collapse most of the walls and merge them together to get a particular panel. Okay, and then also teach you how to do this G. Okay, that's fine. So thank you so much and God bless you. Now before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know more about structural frame, because we didn't talk much about the frames, about the rules here, because right now I believe I'm talking to more more enlightened engineers. Okay, but if you're a beginner, please watch this video here that is just here right now, and then you will be able to learn about structural framing. Okay, that's fine. So we love you, and bye for now. Then bye then. Okay, yeah, then.